Hello, you legends, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now, I'm hyped. We've been working on Scar a lot, and it's coming along very well. So, I was looking at a few of your comments the other day, and I have to say, all of them are pretty fantastic, pretty scary. So, I thought I'd do a little bit of a reverse here, and actually start today's video with the look. So let's jump straight into this. And now a lot of these comments are very good. So Agent P says that they're welcome. Also, there's new patch notes for the next update to his battle mode. Not going to spoil who the character is. I want you to be surprised. I actually caught it that we were getting patch notes for the next update. Now, I didn't actually realize there are patch notes. I'm a little bit naughty with being up to date with stuff. There's so much to do in this game as it is. So let's jump straight into that. So Disney. So let's take a look and see what we've got here. Now, update 5.4, and we've got a little cheeky Q&A planned for later on today. I'll be at work then, but I will jump back in and we will review the Q&A later on. Now, update 5.4. Welcome to Disney Heroes Battle Mode 5.4. This release features Rose and Patch. Wait, hang on. Sorry, it releases the character Rose. I'm not sure who that is, but it does the patch of season 11, and a number of improvements of bug fixes. So, it's from American Dragon Drake Long. Okay, let's give that a little Google. I like to look at these characters before I scroll down because I don't know what it is. So I want to know what this character. Oh, I do know who that is. Yeah, that's the one he fancies. Yes. Okay. She looks a bit scary there, actually. Menacing eyes. We're getting into some weird fan art territory here, so I need to be a little bit careful. But yeah, okay. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Now let's have a look and see what she's going to be like. So this is quite important here. So I want to take a look now. Rose Disney Heroes Battle Mode. Okay, so Rose. Oh, she's in the ninja form as well. Okay, that's very cool. I think that's pretty awesome as well. So Rose is a frontline damage hero on the red team. Rose will be available in the prize wall starting September 7th. So that's all pretty good. It'll be in the prize wall starting September 7th. So next prize wall character, she's probably going to be just as overpowered as all the others. I wasn't that intrigued with the baller hat guy, to be honest with you. He's a good character. I'm not going to say he's rubbish, but he didn't stand out to me. So I've been unlocking him, but I'm probably not going to work on him. So let's take a look at her moves and see what we've got here. So immediately getting sort of Bo Peep vibes from this. So Rose leaps into the air, spinning her spear and lands on her enemies. All enemies, that's just going to fly into the air and crash down. All enemies are dealt true damage and gain a debuff based on their roll for a few seconds. So if they're a damaged character, damage dealt with their base attacks and skills are reduced. That's very good. That's very good indeed. If they're a tank, they lose armor and reality. If they're control, they get silenced. And if they're support, they get limit for a duration. Is limit a new thing? Limit. Unless that hasn't been written in properly or I'm going crazy. Not ever heard that before. Rose will distract. She distracts as well. Rose will distract the frontmost enemies. During her distract, Rose will heal 4% of the damage she receives. So she's basically debuffing everyone, damaging everyone, and then healing. That's probably going to be a stupidly powerful move, and I'm actually quite worried. And then it says plus. Oh, I think that's if you use I think that's going into the emerald tier that it says plus there. Nimble leap. Rose swiftly leaps and kicks off the nearest enemy. That's going to look cool. Before landing back in her original position. That enemy is dealt normal damage, pierced, and drained. So pierced, I think, yeah, that's going to be very good, actually. Ooh, that's probably going to be an instant kill, maybe a little bit like Scar's Bite. Then we've got Slash. Rose slashes her spear, dealing fantastic damage to all enemies. For each enemy hit, Rose will deal an additional 20% fantastic damage to all enemies with this skill. All enemies lose energy, that's good as well, for the next few seconds. Ooh, cursed and shattered. Jeez. She is looking like an absolutely mental character. Mental. So that's pretty cool. Swift as light. Any damage Rose deals removes buffs from enemies hit and applies stacks of decay and fatigue. For each buff removed, for each stack of fatigue or decay Rose applies, she deals fantastic damage for 4% of her target's max HP. So that's good. That's going to do a huge chunk of damage, especially with some of the higher up tanks and things like that. Percentage of HP is fantastic. When an enemy uses a stack of fatigue or decay, that enemy is dealt true damage and gains stacks of weakness. So she is becoming one of the ultimate debuff characters. Really cool. Rose can deal true damage and provide stacks or weakness this way every few seconds after a cooldown. Very good. More weakness. Very good indeed. So we've got her red skill here, Dauntless Journey. Rose's basic attack drains enemies for a duration. Rose now cleanses herself, that's ridiculous, and gains stacks of hardy for each buff she removes. Ridiculous. With any of her skills. For each stack of hardy she has, she gains basic damage, skill power, and each time she uses a stack, she gains armor. What? That's just obscene. So to summarize this character, what we have is a stupid amount of buffing, debuffing, damaging everybody, healing. She's basically doing one of almost everything. So, there's not a huge amount to break down here. She's going to probably be the next meta character. She's already better, in my opinion, than a baller hat guy. This special here alone is probably going to be the reason she's OP. Now, it says damage hero. In my opinion, she's more of a control type hero because basically all of her moves are control. But the fact she's a damage type hero means that all of her moves are going to do more damage, like stupid. So I'm excited to give her a go. I'm excited to test her. I'm excited to see what she's going to look like. I think it's going to be a very good character. Here we go. Now they're talking about Drain. Drain is a new debuff being added to the game that's exclusive to Rose. Ooh. Enemies lose 50 energy per second whilst drained. Very nice. That's very good. Now, we've got patch season 11 coming out. It's going to run for 4 weeks. We've got Snow White. Incredibles is okay because I've got Mr. Beast to a good level. Beauty and the Beast, I've got Beast to an okay level. Tangled, it's not going to be good. Snow White and Empress New Groove, also not going to be good. So Beast, again, I'm not going to go through these word by word, but I used to like Mr. Beast and Incredible, so let's review the first two. So he's getting a buff in basically everything. Heal amount increased, attack number to trigger. Ooh. Alright, that's madness. So everything's getting a nice buff. Everything's getting a nice buff there. Basically, everything's just getting a nice buff. Like, I don't really need to go through every single thing there. Now, thank you all for the feedback on the initial launch of the Emerald rank. We read through everything you shared, and we're excited to announce the following changes. I haven't actually got an Emerald character yet, I'm slacking a bit. Ambition is being removed. There will no longer be an effective hard reset of level scaling stats when heroes reach Emerald rank. That's cool. I didn't get there. Didn't really think it needed to be there anyway. This ensures that all heroes are getting the best stats from the new rank. That's cool. So I think that means now that you can't pick. Invasion are getting buffed. Nice. Info about Ambition removed. Please note that there'll still be some old UI and info about Emerald visible in the game. The most notable one being the effectiveness breakdown level scaling stats detailed. So they are going to be removing a few things, which is cool. We think these changes hit the majority of the feedback we saw about the feature, and we're excited to see what you think once they go live. These were the changes that we could make on a short timeline, but we're still looking into other topics that were discussed. That's pretty good. New guild perk levels. Beside adding the next batch of war car perks, we've added more levels to other existing. Oh, brilliant. So that's fine. 5 levels to car bonus. 1 more level to influence storage. Reduced previous batch. Lovely. Cost has gone down. 8 levels to stamina. Oh, nice. Added 6 more levels of skill point storage. These are brilliant. So I think our guild's maxed out anyway, and we've got maxed everything. So again, I'm not going to go through this word by word, but there's loads of really good updates to the guild here, just keeping the guild in as much as possible. Display remaining paid resets for trials. Oh yeah, you can do a certain amount. Additional information. Okay, that's pretty good. Nice little tidy up there. Oh, little teaser there of one coming out. And then a couple of small bug fixes there. So that does look to be a very, very interesting update. So I want you guys to comment down below and let me know what you think. I think that's looking incredible, and I'm very excited to jump in and give it a go. Rose looks incredible. We got more guild perks as well. We got a bit of everything. It's looking awesome. I'll see you legends Monday. Have a brilliant weekend.